Let's go.
Hey family, how are you doing today? That was the little kitty, of course. I don't know if you noticed, but he is getting big and he's getting a little bit chubby too. So I think I might be overfeeding him. Because what I do is I come in and I give him some food, even though there's food in his bowl, because it's like repetitious for him. Like he just waits for me to feed him, and that's what I was doing with him when he was younger, and he's used to that. So now I don't put food in his bowl if there's food already in there. Now he knows if I'm not going to give him something to eat, he's going to go in there and get it himself. So he's learned this method now already, that I'm not going to waste the food. And he's wasting so much food. Family, if you know any tricks on how he can eat without overflowing it onto the floor, I'll show it to you. So what he's doing is literally spilling all of the food on the side of the bowl. Okay, this is like 2 days worth here. And this is another reason why I'm not feeding him, because he's just wasting it. So family, if you know what I can do about that, so he can eat food without it spilling over like that. So look at, he comes in to eat. It's like he knows I'm talking about him. So if you know how to tell me how to, or give me any ideas or anything like that. Yes, any ideas, I'd be greatly, or suggestions, it would be greatly appreciated, because what happens is he can't even really eat the one on the side at times, because sometimes it stays dry and he'll eat from there too, and sometimes it gets wet from the water. I might put too much water in his machine, and then it starts to get wet, and then he doesn't want it, obviously. And then I have to throw all that food out. So if there's a way where I don't know if I should change the bowl or a different type of bowl, but if you have any suggestions, please leave me a comment. Thank you. Much appreciated. Now today I just finished work, just got in, and now I'm gonna make my dinner, which is gonna be what I was supposed to make yesterday. I did, but I was supposed to vlog it for you family, but I was so tired. I just cooked and just pretty much ate it. But I'm gonna make some more shrimp today, and basically the same recipe. And there are leftovers, but that was for Sister Bunny. She came in late last night, so she didn't get a chance to eat it. But I bought this grapeseed oil. It's no, coffee black seed oil, and I think it's generic, because the kind that I wanted to get, I seen it from this young lady on Instagram or TikTok, one of those places, and she was talking about black seed oil. But I think I got the generic kind, because I put some. It says 2 to 3 drops. I put some on my face, and it did absolutely nothing. I think you're supposed to wait a few days, but it just feels so light. It feels very, very light, unlike the excuse me, the castor oil that I use in the winter. And I find the castor oil, it just feels more heavier. It feels like it's actually moisturizing my face. But I'm gonna give it time. It's the first day, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of time to see if it's gonna work. And because 2 to 3 drops definitely did not work. After my face was within, I think, a half an hour to an hour, it's got dry again. And look at my hands. I don't know if you have problem with your hands that in the winter as well. So I'm gonna see if that'll work on the hands too. So coffee oil and infused coffee oil and things like that is supposed to be very good. Let me see. Do you see the difference? Let's see. I think I see a little bit of a difference, not much. But my hands get so dry, and that's, I'm always putting my hands in water at work, at home, and I don't wear gloves. Sometimes we just don't have time to get gloves, or we're just too lazy to go get the gloves. We're already by the sink, so we're just like, just wash these dishes real quickly. And this is what happened to your hand. It turns to sandpaper. Listen to my hand. That's dry. So yeah, let's see if I scratch it. Okay, that's getting a little bit too much now, family. But yeah, so I'm going to be making some shrimp, broccoli, corn, and I'm going to saute, of course, some onions and some garlic, and just make that no carbs today as well. I had my bread today. I was so excited. Yes, bread. I had my raisin bagel, and I was so happy to have that because it's been a week since I had my fasting for my meat and my meat and my bread. So my week is finished, and I had my bagel, and I was so excited and happy to have that. And today, still, I'm not going to have any carbs. I had my protein shake today, so I'm not going to have any carbs today. I'll just have, like I said, the shrimp. I guess that's a carb, just the shrimp, but not like no shrimps. I think shrimps are protein, but I'm not going to have any carbs like rice or noodles or something like pasta or something like that. And tomorrow I'm going to be making a lamb stew for my daughter. I don't know what time I'll be. I think I'll be making that a little bit late. Excuse me. This kitten is just like a child. When I'm on the phone, he just starts to try to do things and try to go in my room and on my bed and things like that. Just like a child, trying to get my attention. Yeah, so what was I saying now? Yeah, so I'm going to make some lamb stew. I've never made that before. So I'm going to make that lamb stew tomorrow. And I'm just going to go with the flow. Throw some potatoes in there, maybe some carrots and some zucchini. And just make it have a little stew kind of thing, stew it up. And that's going to be my lamb stew. So I'm going to be doing that for my daughter because she's been asking for lamb for days. I gave her some lamb the last time she was here. I took her to a restaurant the other day on our little outings that I take her on. So I take her out for a couple of hours on an outing. I took her to this restaurant that was quite expensive. And for lamb, a few pieces of lamb and literally 4 pieces of shrimp cost me $80. 80. Can you imagine? Sorry, this is the kitty's toy. I'm playing with him as I speak to you. So yeah, it cost me $80 for literally 4 pieces of shrimp. Mind you, it was delicious. The lamb was delicious, but it was too expensive. I won't be taking her to that again. And yeah, so I think I told you this on the last video. If I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but yeah, so people, the owners were really waiting for my daughter to go out the restaurant because she was making quite boisterous and making a lot of noises and things like that. And my daughter's a little intimidating because she will stand up and say, "I don't want to sit," and she'll just stand. So people start to get a little intimidated. So I think they were really waiting for my daughter to leave because they kept staring at us. So anyways, we didn't stay too long. We stayed about half an hour and then we left. And yeah, basically waiting, about 15-20 minutes for the food, ate really quickly and then left. So yeah, I'll be making her the lamb, and yeah, so that's it. I'll be starting that in a few minutes, family. Hope you're doing well. Please subscribe. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Faith, Food, and Fun with the Joy Sisters, over 50, and I'll see you in a minute. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. All right, guys, so I have this lemon. I always buy these lemons. I bought some lemon. I have some red pepper. I think I'm going to add this also to the shrimp tonight. I didn't have any fruit. I had like literally 1 banana today. I'm very ashamed of myself. I didn't buy any fruit. And I bought some garlic. I'm not complaining, just saying. So I bought garlic here. Always garlic. I always eat garlic every day. And I bought these potatoes. This is for the lamb stew tomorrow. And also the zucchini for the lamb stew tomorrow. And this, family, I had this yesterday. I just kept the bottle because I'm going to be making this recipe. This drink with apple, beet, grapefruit, lemon. I've made beet juice before, but I've only added the apple, beet, and celery. But I'm going to try the grapefruit, lemon, and ginger. This was so delicious. I really enjoyed this. And I bought my daughter one too. And I'll be adding an onion. And I bought 2 bags of shrimp. So I'll make this for myself tonight. And then I'll make some for my daughter this weekend if she wants some shrimp. If she would like some, she has a bag here. And I took out the lamb for tomorrow. I'll be making this tomorrow, the lamb stew. And I have a piece of lamb chop for my daughter tomorrow if she wants. She'll be coming in a little bit later, so she may want a little snack and ask for lamb. So I'll put this inside the stew and I'll give her one of these. And I'll put the 3 of these inside of the stew. And I also bought her this. Everything's washed.
didn't see what was in the box. Oh my goodness.
This is so cool. Yeah, like maybe 20, 30 those ones, and they're actually proceeding further to our dam. As you can see, there's mother, father, the whole family is here. It's actually very beautiful and very picturesque with that tree and then mountain in the distance there. Ah, that looks amazing.